All right, so what we're about to go through is a body weight series that you can do. You can do in your hotel room, you can do in the gym, you can do on the beach somewhere. It's a good total body, really working on mobility, kind of trying to open up the shoulders, the hips, the spine. And it has a series of steps. So the first round is going to be almost like the level 1 version. If you can do level 2, then you go to the level 2 after you do the first round, and then level 3. And I have them in blocks of 5 to 4 exercises. So we're going to do 2 different blocks today. So the first exercise we're going to do is going to be downward dog into a plank. So you can be on the mat, or you can just be straight at the floor. You hold downward dog, and then you'll hold the plank. And each exercise that we're doing for each exercise is about 40 to 45 seconds, and then about 15 seconds transition. So I'm going to go through it a little bit quicker so we can go through all the exercises. But find a timer and use that to kind of go through each one. So that's the first exercise. The next one is going to be the Spider-Man. So you'll come back here, and you can use wedges if you need that for your wrist to give you a little bit less pressure on your wrist. So Spider-Man is bringing the foot here to the outside, turn the hand as close to the foot up. Also doing this one for 45 seconds. So like I said, we're going through level 1 right now. Then the next one is going to be crow, or prep into crow. It's really more of a stretch that we're going to start off with. So level 1 is just having your elbows inside your thighs here and just leaning forward, keeping your feet on the ground. And holding that for about the 40 to 45 seconds, depending on how your wrists feel. Next one's going to be the lateral shift. So you're going to get a fairly wide stance, and you're going to shift side to side, bring your hands here on your knees for a little bit of support. And as you notice, as I'm doing this, my hips for the most part are staying the same level. So I'm not popping up in the center, I'm staying the same level. Right, and the next one is going to be a little bit of a squat sequence here where you're going to have the toes turned out. You're going to have hands here down in the center. You're going to try to squat all the way down and back up. Keeping the chest up. Seeing if you can get the hands to the ground. If not, if it's just to here, it's fine as long as your back stays nice and straight. Okay. Then we're going to come right back to the downward dog again, and now we're going to add a slightly different level. So you're going to have one foot off the ground, and bring the knee up as you come forward. So about half the time, you'll do it with the right leg up, and half the time you do it with the left leg up. Then you go right into Spider-Man. You take the right hand up, and then you take the opposite hand up, and switch. Okay. Next one's going to the crow. And this time you're practicing on actually getting elevated a little bit with your feet. Just coming up and down. And the next one, going back into the lateral shift, and this time without holding on, going side to side. And doing this for the 40 seconds. And then go into that squat one again. This time, when you come down, you're going to take the right arm up, and the left leg up, and then back up. Right, left. Alternate arms, so left, right, and up, keeping the chest up as you do that one. Third round, level 3. Both feet on the ground, left hand behind the back. Doing one arm, downward dog, half the time with the right, and half the time with the left. Then you go right to Spider-Man again. So hand close to the foot up first, opposite hand, and then you're going to get 3 mini push-ups where the right elbow is going right underneath the right knee. If you do 3, then you switch it up. Go. This hand. 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right, next one, back into the crow. And this time you're gonna try to stick the landing. And try to hold for 10 to 15 seconds if you can. All right, coming back to lateral shift. Nothing much different from the level 2 to level 3. The only difference is we're gonna try to get a little bit lower, So, sitting down low, keeping the chest up, really testing your flexibility, and keeping your hips the same level. Then coming back to the squat progression, sitting down, taking the right arm all the way up, back. If you can, try to come to the ground, and then stand up. Alternate arms. Just like that. So those are the 3 progressions for the first block. Now we're gonna go through the second block.